Hello friend, good evening. So today I am going to take a very important topic for project management for critical path. So I will tell you today how to draw the critical path, if there is activities are there, predecessor are there and duration are there. So today I will tell you how to draw the network diagram and what is critical path and how to find out the critical path, how to find out the earliest start, earliest finish and late start and late finish. So these are the very important topics. So let us start. So this, if you see this in the screen, I taken these examples like if you see activity A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J and K. Predecessor is the A. Predecessor A, if you see, it is the means dash, it means it start. B is the activity, it means predecessor means A. When A activity will finish, then B activity can be start and its time takes 6 week. Same like C, activity C. So it means B is the predecessor. So once B activity will finish, then C activity can be start. D is the activity, so it is the predecessor is the B. It also when B activity will finish, then D activity can be start. Activity E, predecessor A, it means when A activity will finish, then E activity can be start. If predecessor is the D and E for the activity of F, so before starting the activity of F, D and E both the activity need to finish before starting to go ahead with the F activity. Same like if activity is the G and C and D, it means next activity is the G. So before starting with the G activity, you need to finish your first C and D activity. Like H is the next activity, so you have to finish the E and F activity and I activity is there. So D activity you have to finish and J if there is a J activity, it means you are going to finish your G activity for the J activity, okay. And for the K activity, you have to finish I, J and H activity, okay. So let's start for the critical path diagram, how to draw the critical path diagram, how to draw the diagram, and then I will say what is the critical path, okay. So let's move. So this I already draw, so I will tell you how this I draw, okay. So if you see in this diagram, this is the your activity is the A. As per your previous chart which I show you, A is the your activity. So if I can draw here in the, so this is the your activity. So A is the your activity and then your duration. This is the your earlier start, this is the your earlier finish, this is the your late start and let finish. So, if you see the A is the your activity and B is the 5 is the your duration as per your chart, means whatever you will get it. So, it means of course, it is the starting from the 0. So, 0 is the your earliest start and earlier finish is the 5, because your duration is the 5. So, earlier finish is the 5. So, first once we will go first we will take out earliest start and earlier finish in the all the key activity, all activity, and after that we will find out the late start and late finish. So, let us start. So, A, and if you see the your in the chart. So, A activity B is the predecessor is the your A. So, it means B activity, once A activity will be finished, then B activity can be start. Okay. In the activity of C is the predecessor is the B, it means B activity will finish and then C activity can be start. For the D, so for the D, if you see, then your B activity will finish, then you can start the D activity. For the activity number E, you have to finish the A activity, because predecessor is the A. Then F activity is the you have to finish D and E, then okay, then activity of G is the C and D, C activity and D activity you have to finish. For the H activity, E and F, so E activity and F activity need to finish before starting the H activity. For the activity of I, you have to finish your activity of D. Then J, for J you have to finish the G activity, okay. And for the K is the your final I, H and J activity need to finish to reach the goal. So, this, if you see this, now I will tell you for the, okay, this is the you draw the your diagram. Diagram is the very important. So, this is the your diagram. Okay. Now, if you see, it comes for the B5, then 6 is the your duration. So, 6 plus 5 is equal 11. Then, if go ahead with the 11 is the your earlier start, and then 2. So, this is the 13. Then, for the G is the your G is the coming, there is a two node C and D. So, C is the 13 and D is the 19. It means 19, because if you C completing is the 13 week and 19 completing is the 19 week. So, we will take the 19, because ultimately you have to bet. So, we will take the maximum time. So, we will take the 19 plus 3 22 G, then you should take 22, 7 to 7 plus 22 29, okay, and then K, same here. So, you have to focus those activity are the double node, double arrow is the coming. So, you have to consider like F, E is the coming, E is the taking 9 week and D is the taking for the 19 week. So, we will take the maximum one for the F. So, earlier start is the 19 and earlier finish is the your 22. Same like H, E is the 9 and F is the 22. So, we are taking 22. And for the K, there is I activity, H activity and J activity, 3 activities reaching to the K. So, if you see, the H is the reaching 28, I is the reaching 24 and J is the reaching 29. So, we will take the maximum one, 29 plus 4 plus 30T. Okay. Okay. So, this you draw the chart. Now, you have to go back and I will tell you the one and same you have to understand, okay, for the late start and late finish. So, like this is your earlier finish, this is your late finish, this is your late start, and this is your earlier. How it comes? If your earlier finish is the 33, so late finish will be 33 minus 4, this is their duration. So, 33 minus 4 is equal to 29. So, this is your late start. So, same you will take, like you will come back, then 29 minus 6 we have 23, 23 minus 3 23 minus 3 is 20, and if you take here E, for there is a two activities, E from the F to E it is the taking time 20, and from H to E it is taking 23. So, we will take a less, so 20. Okay. So, this way you will find out the late start and late finish. Okay. Now, come to the point for the critical path. So, how you will find out the critical path? Which is the critical path? Critical path means wherever is your duration you are taking is the maximum one, longest path. Okay. So, wherever is your earlier finish and late finish is the same, that is your critical path. So, if you see it here where I already colored green. So, A 5, B, so A to B, then B to D, then D to G, then G to J, and then J to K. So, ultimately your critical path is the A, B, D, G, J, K, that is your 33B. So, this is the way for the critical path. So, what is the critical path and what is the non-critical path? Those direction come under the your critical path, that is your critical path, and non-critical path, those are the not in the not critical path, like C, E, F, H, I. So, these are your non-critical paths. So, this is the way for the understand the how to draw the diagram and how to find out the early start, early finish, late start, late finish, and critical path, how to find out the critical path. Okay, and I will tell the how to find out the slack. So, slack ultimately late start minus earlier start. So, if you take for the activity of A, if you take the slack, that means earlier start is the late start is the 0 minus 0, or late finish minus earlier finish. So, 5 minus 5 barabar 0. So, it means slack is the 0. So, how to calculate the slack? LS minus ES or LF minus EF, that you can calculate the slack. Okay. So, thank you very much guys, and if you not subscribe my channel, please subscribe my channel. Okay. Thank you very much.